Meghan Markle, 38, has bravely shared her account of suffering a miscarriage in July in a piece for the New York Times. The Duchess was, at the time, pregnant with her and Prince Harry's second child. Read more related articles. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, opened up about the experience, which saw her and Prince Harry attend hospital as she suffered a miscarriage. She first experienced pain when holding their first child, Archie Harrison. Royal editor Chris Shipp appeared on Good Morning Britain to discuss the article. He praised Meghan for the honesty of her piece. He said, "It is a very tragic account where she writes quite powerfully about her and Harry's heartbreak. She relates a lot of it to the loss many people have felt this year around coronavirus. We haven't seen a great deal of them out in public. We haven't seen them that much in public, so I suppose it's easy to keep something like this private, much easier than it would have been in the royal family." Meghan's probably using this as an opportunity for other women to talk about miscarriage in such an open way. It is brave of Meghan to discuss this common issue that affects many women. Around 10 to 15 in every 100 pregnancies end in miscarriage. Most take place in the first 12 weeks of pregnancy. The NHS said, the majority of miscarriages cannot be prevented. It added, for most women, a miscarriage is a one-off event and they go on to have a successful pregnancy in the future. Drive. Hillary said on Lorraine, "It is always tragic when this happens. The grieving can affect the rest of the woman's life but also affects the father. It's much more common the older you get. The loss of a child often causes symptoms afterward, such as a feeling of guilt. Often there is a feeling of failure, difficulty sleeping, loss of appetite. Talking about it is a real therapy, and so is the memorial service, so that the child is never forgotten but there is permission given to move on. And life has to move on." Tommy's midwife Sophie King told Express.co.uk, "Baby loss at any stage in pregnancy is one of the most heart-breaking things a family can experience, and as Meghan Markle said, it's experienced by many but talked about by few. 1 in 4 pregnancies ends in loss, but it's a real taboo in society, so mothers like Meghan sharing their stories is a vital step in breaking down that stigma and shame." Meghan's essay praises the bravery of parents who share their stories, and those who prefer to grieve privately can still find comfort and connection in reading about others' experiences. Her honesty and openness today send a powerful message to anyone who loses a baby. This may feel incredibly lonely, but you are not alone. Friends and family, doctors and midwives, all of us at support organizations like Tommy's, we're here. How can you support someone who has suffered a miscarriage? Tommy's is a charity that funds research into miscarriage, stillbirth and premature birth. It recommends, you may worry that you don't know what to say or think that it's best not to say anything. However, the simple act of acknowledging someone's loss can really help. Just let them know that you're sorry for what has happened and that you are there for them. The advice went on, there are some things that are commonly said to someone after a miscarriage that aren't very helpful. It's natural to want to make someone feel better and try to be encouraging about the future and their chances of having a healthy baby. However, things like everything happens for a reason. You can always try for another one, or at least you weren't too far along, can be really upsetting. Of course, miscarriage affects the father of the child too. Expert website Verywell Family recommends fathers talk through their feelings, or, if they don't feel comfortable with that, write them down. They were urged not to rush through the grieving progress. It said, you may think you or your partner are done grieving, but it comes back full force a few days later. This is natural, and you must give each other all of the time it needs.